Yo, what up, what up, what up, Native Raider here. Ladies and gentlemen, Season 19 is finally here, Season of the Seraph, and in today's video, I'll be giving you an in-depth overview of what the season's all about. We'll talk about the initial story, seasonal activities, currencies, all the new weapons, both craftable and not, including some very exciting exotics, seasonal armor and ornaments, what the season pass has in store for us, and of course, artifact mods. I will do my best to keep this video as short as possible, but there is a lot to cover here, so bear with me, guys. I'm trying to make this the one-stop video for you to get off on the right foot this season. So without further ado, let's get it.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
So what is Season of the Seraph, you may ask? Well, according to Bungie's description, the Hive, God of War, Sivu Arath, moves to seize control of Rasputin's network of weaponized satellites. In her hands, she would turn this devastating power on the last city. To stop her, the Vanguard has authorized special covert operations armed with the Warmind's most advanced weaponry. Agents conducting these operations are known as Seraphs. So Bungie gave us a very vague, short introduction to what the season's about, and honestly, that was enough for me. I'm pumped. I can't wait to see how everything plays into it, especially with Osiris just waking up at the end of last season, drinking that tea of pure darkness and all that kind of stuff. Marasov is also somewhere in the storyline. So yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting, and I want to know how this is all going to lead up to Lightfall. But enough speculation. Here is your official spoiler alert, as the next video that I'll be playing is the initial cutscene for the season. But no worries, after that, there will be no more spoilers per se, as you know, like all the lore conversations between missions and stuff like that will be skipped. So here it is, check it out.
Rasputin, the Warmind. The most powerful artificial intelligence humanity ever created. With an arsenal to match. Thousands of war sets, primed to obliterate any and all threats to humanity. But when the greatest threat of all arrived, it nearly tore Rasputin apart. I saved the pieces of him that I could, encrypted them in a specialized engram. I've been trying to restore him in an experimental exoframe, but every attempt I've made has failed. Until he's back online, all of his weaponry is up for grabs. And it's only a matter of time before his warsats fall into the wrong hands.
Savathun couldn't conceal every thought. Some I stole. One of Neptune. The collapse. A turning point. It's a blur. I cannot focus.
Pass me the wrench?
The Hidden found nothing there, but I saw it. Through the Witch Queen's eyes. A city set against the waves.
Sounds like a trick.
And Korra thinks I need to rest. The gall. You've really made no progress while I was indisposed.
Is that why you're here, Osiris?
My Korra won't listen.
Wonder where she got that from. Red's scrambled in there. Degrading. He's dying.
The Warmind is our greatest bastion of Golden Age data. I need what it knows.
I've tried everything. I can't even access his protocols.
But perhaps your grandfather could.
Osiris? That man? No. Clovis Spray is a maniac. A selfish, murderous monster.
So was Rasputin. But it might be the only option I have left. Just as Clovis might be yours. When did hope cease to require risk?
After completing the opening mission called Hierarchy, we are then asked to speak with Marasov via the holoprojector in the helm. Then we are tasked with completing our first heist battleground on the moon. Once we complete it, we have to obtain 500 total Seraph key codes. This can be done by completing any activities throughout the D2 universe. I personally did a quick strike and raked in 285 Seraph key codes. Now that we have enough, the next step in the questline is to go spend it by completing a harder version of the heist battlegrounds that we previously did. Now this wasn't too crazy difficult, of course. There were a few champions roaming around, but it wasn't too bad at all. Once we complete this heist battleground, a secondary Seraph chest will appear and we open it and we complete step 4. The next step is to complete Operation Archimedes. This is a simple mission once you get past the lasers at the very beginning, fight through, get to the boss, stand in high fire dropped by the knights to break through the barrier of the boss, and you're good to go. Step 6, Step 7, and Step 8 are simply going back to the helm, interacting with the holo projector, then talking to Clovis Bray, and then listening to the final radio transmission of the week. Now that you have a good idea on the flow of the main seasonal activity, let's talk about the currencies. This is pretty simple and straightforward. First, we have Seraph key codes. This is your basic currency of the season that you'll use to open the Seraph chest at the end of the heist battlegrounds, just like we saw earlier in step 4 of the questline. The next currency is a simple one as well. It's called Sephiric Umbral Energy. This is obtained from those same Seraph chests. This currency is used to focus armor and weapons with Clovis Bray in the helm. Another currency that is needed to focus Seraph weapons specifically is resonant stems. These can be found randomly doing activities or from opening up Seraph chests as well. There is one last currency and it is a fun one. It is called override frequencies. These are obtained by converting 4 resonant stems with the resonance amp in your Guardian's inventory. Once converted, it will establish a connection that will give you a code-like script on your resonance amp. Now this is a puzzle, so it's going to give you hints as to where you'll be able to locate this, treasure. Here is an example of my first one. We got luna.anchor.tower.rotunda. Luna is Spanish for moon, so I headed to the moon. Anchor, well, looking around the map, we saw anchor of light area on the moon. Tower, there is a high building in that area. And rotunda, or rotunda, however you want to say it, means a round room. So it was pretty easy to figure that out. You will also have a unique music as an audio cue that lets you know that you're getting closer. Let's dive into this season's pass, and starting at number 1, level 1, you unlock the Manicore if you did purchase the seasonal pass. Now, the Manicore is a exotic submachine gun made by Vice. It has an intrinsic trait called Soaring Fang. Dealing damage while grounded, charges anti-grav repulsors. Dealing damage while airborne, extends anti-grav repulsors. Meaning, I think we're going to be flying around with this gun a lot. It also has arrowhead break and ricochet rounds. It has another exotic trait called Swooping Talon. Dealing damage while airborne increases the weapon's damage output along with a fitted stock. It's going to be a fun one. And at level 6, we get Sephram's Cloak. This is a very green and black shader. I think it looks kind of clean. I don't mind it at all. At level 10, we'll get a finisher called Stylish Draw, which is, I kind of like it, man. It's pretty cool. Next up, at level 18, we get a transmat effect called Seraph Reboot Entrance. At level 30, we'll get this machine gun called Retrofit Escapade. It's a Suros, machine gun. It is a 900 rounds per minute. Not usually my favorite. It does have 4 times a charm, all for one, tac mag, and extended barrel with reload masterwork. Okay, we'll see how it does. I'm not super excited about this one. Also at level 30, if you did buy the pass, you will get this exotic sparrow called Intercepted Transmission. And to me, it's just kind of whatever. It doesn't really look anything exotic. I'll have to play with some shaders on it and see what we can make it look like. Level 35, for those that didn't purchase the pass, you'll finally get the Manicore and be good to go with that one. At level 40, we'll get another shader called Carhay Black. I think that's how it goes. And I'm not too crazy about this, to be honest. What do y'all think? Level 45, a glaive. We got another glaive finally. This is a solar glaive called Judgment of Kelgaroth. And it looks really nice. I really like the little laser on top. We definitely got that, special operation style kind of weaponry. And this has got a lightweight emitter. It's got light mag. It's got overflow, and it's got close to melee. And that's a newer one that I personally have never heard of. Glaive projectile final blows, improve glaive melee damage, glaive projectile or melee damage extend the duration. Kind of nice. I like it. Okay. And then it's got a shield duration masterwork. Also at level 45, we got the ghost projection called Mechanica Projection of the Mechanica gun line. And halfway through our pass at level 50, we get an exotic ghost shell called Infiltrator Shell, and it's not bad looking. I kind of like it. At level 57, we get our gauntlets called Warmind's Avatar Gauntlets, and these are just like any other seasonal armor. They do give you that reputation gains and can stack to a maximum 20% reputation gain. At level 60, we get the Warmind Avatar leg plates. This is the leg armor, same description as far as the armor perk. And at level 64, we get the Hardened Basilisk Gauntlet. This is a universal ornament for the Titan. At 67, we get our Warmind Avatar Mark. Again, same thing, Seraph Sensory Array. At 73, we get hardened ballistic leg plates, universal Titan ornament for the leg pieces. And then at 77, we'll get Warmind's Avatar chest plate. This is our chest armor that gives us that extra 5% reputation gain, just like the other pieces. And then at level 80, we got Spy Goggles, the legendary emote, and this is a continuous one. I like it. It's really kind of cool. It goes with our, special operations type feel to this season. At level 83, we get our Hardened Basilisk Mark, the Titan Universal Ornament. At level 87, we'll get our Warmind's Avatar Helm, which would complete our Warmind set that we can get that whole 20% reputation gain. At level 91, we get the Hardened Basilisk Chest Piece, the Universal Chest Ornament for the season. And at 97, we got the Hardened Basilisk Helm, the Universal Titan Ornament for the season. At 99, we get an exotic emote called Tripwire Dodge, and again, with, the stealth covert ops type stuff. I love it, and that one's definitely a fun one. It looks like it's a continuous one as well. And at level 100, we get Scorpion Flight, the exotic submachine gun weapon ornament, and I really do like it. It looks pretty nice and clean. On top of it, we get that 2000 Bright Dust. Now let's dive into the new artifact, the Seraph Cypher. Starting up top, we got Unstopped Hand Cannon, we got Overload Scout, we got Piercing Bowstring that's strong against some barrier champs, we also got Anti-Barrier Pulse Rifle, and we got Overload rounds for your submachine guns and your auto rifles. Going up to the top, to the next column, we got Grenade Launcher Holster, we got Legacy Ambush, increasing the effectiveness and duration of some of the new traits, and then we got In-Flight Compensator, increases the airborne effectiveness of all equipped weapons. Should be pretty nice with our new exotic that we will be in the air a lot. Bow Dexterity, we got Mobile Retrofit, kind of interesting, gives us that +5 in mobility, as well as Resilient Retrofit, giving us that +5 in resilience. Sharpshooting, this is another one that I think is going to be pretty interesting because it does have to do with the Vice Stinger origin trait, and it greatly increases the duration and effectiveness. So that again with the new submachine gun. We got Energy Diffusion Substrate, gaining a small amount of resistance to all damage dealt to you by combatants. Additional copies do stack. We got Pulse Rifle Loader, we got Hand Cannon Targeting, we got Unstopped Grenade Launcher, like that a lot. We got Counter Charge, become charged light whenever you or a member of your team stuns a champ. Advanced Scout, champions you stun and take additional damage from teammates, kind of some synergy right there with those two. We'll see what that's like. We got Lord Kitten's Basilisk, Void and Stasis Grenades cause disruption, strong against Overload champs. We got Low Entropy Superconductor, only 1 energy cost, and it is strong against Unstop with your melees from both the Stasis and Arc subclasses. Got Loosen Finisher, always nice, good to have that extra heavy ammo for you and your allies. Solo Operative, making kind of like, this is kind of like the origin trait I believe for the Trials Weapons Alacrity, makes you deal increased damage when you are the only surviving teammate. Monochromatic Maestro. Now this one is pretty interesting. Dealing damage with elemental abilities cause increased damage to the weapons of the same element for a certain type. Dealing damage with elemental weapons grant increased damage to abilities for the same element for a short duration. Very interesting. That's going to be definitely one that we use in a build. Weaken Clear. This is, I believe, to be the new version of Breach and Clear. So, when using a grenade launcher, damaging a boss, damaging a champion, or breaking a combatant shield reloads your stowed weapon and weakens the combatant. And then we got Passive Aggressive Guard. This is a 6 energy cost. Receive less damage from combatants that are close to you while you're wielding a glaive. We might be able to make some tanky builds with the glaive. We will see. Now, quickly, let's go over the new craftable weapons. Some of them are brand new, and some of them are from the Deep Stone Crypt raid. And starting with our primaries, we got Tripwire Canary. It is a bow. Hand cannons, we got Posterity, and we got Ikelos Hand Cannon. For pulse rifles, we got Revision 0 and Disparity. Scout rifles, we got the Trustee. Submachine guns, we got the Ikelos SMG. And moving over to special weapons, we got the new glaive, Judgment of Kelgaroth. Shotguns, we got Heritage and the Ikelos shotgun. Sniper rifles, again, Ikelos sniper rifle and Succession. And then trace rifle, we got Path of Least Resistance. Alright, and now for our non-craftable, new or reprised weapons, we got Dark Decider auto rifle, we got Lodbrok C auto rifle, we got Hung Jury, that is back, scout rifle, we got the Jararaka 3SR scout rifle, we got the Velix X pulse rifle, and then for hand cannons, we got the Rose, it has returned. We also have Exalted Truth, the Trials hand cannon. We got Prolonged Engagement, this SMG. We also have another SMG called the Fioratua 59. We got Gnorzak shotgun. We got the Arvandil FRG. This is a fusion rifle. We got the Albruna D sniper rifle. We got the Wendigo grenade launcher. We got Blowout rocket launcher. Unwavering Duty machine gun. All right, so there it is. There it was. I hope this guide was helpful to you. you? And if it was, please do me a favor and hook it up with a like, hit that sub, don't forget that notification bell so you know when I upload the next Destiny 2 video. There will be a lot coming specifically in the way of Titan builds. And if you did enjoy that video, please hammer strike that like, shoot that sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.